What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first one I see is the first one I read, and the first one I saw was Sagittarius. So shout out to Little Miss. Let's go ahead and get it poppin'. As always, I want to say, hey, what is up, everybody? So what's going on, Little Miss? Hey, what's up, Mary Lou, Mandy, Nadia, Gloria, Lynn, what's happening? Brown Empress 333, how are ya? Fawn, what's going on? Taylor, hey, Amy, hey, Zephra, how is everybody hanging today? Liz, Marissa, what's poppin'? Happy Monday, guys. Hope everybody's been well. Do want to give a quick word to the wise, everybody. I started posting some content on my memberships page, so every Sunday I'm going to be doing a full weekly check-in for everyone. It's kind of like a daily reading style, except it covers the entire week, so if you guys want to check that out by becoming a member here today, feel free to. That will be extra added weekly content if you're interested. But with that all being said, though, everybody, I hope you guys are well, and without further ado, let's get it poppin'. As always, if you are interested in personal readings, you can check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description below if you want to book one with me. But let's get started, guys. We're going to start out here with our lovely and amazing Sagittarius. So let's see what's up. Message is coming in here for Saggy, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you, beautiful peeps? Messages coming in here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Saggy. We're going to get ourselves here about 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what's going on. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome sauce. Let's go ahead here and take a look. Sagittarius, overall energy for you is going to be the King of Cups in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Taking a look at the current energy, we have here the King of Wands, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the Five of Wands in reverse, and then looking at the outcome here for you, Sag, is going to be the Ten of Cups in the reverse position as well. So taking a look here so far for your next 24 hours, King of Cups in reverse here, King of Wands in the upright. Kind of feels to me like you're in a period of time here, Sag, where right now it's not that you're emotionally invested in something as of yet, but I do feel like you do have interest. King of Wands is about having your eyes on something, but maybe not having your heart in something. Looking at what you're dealing with right now, Five of Wands in reverse. I think many of you are starting to see that you're opening up to a new path. This new path seems conflict-free, drama-free. It seems very comfortable, very enjoying, almost is what I'm seeing here too. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if I could see my heart being in this. So let's say, for example, you've met somebody new romantically. You might be very attracted to this person. You might feel like they're a catch, they're a good vibe. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if I could see my heart in this person. So that makes me a little resistant and hesitant. Maybe the same ideology is showing up here with a job. It's like, hey, I can see an interest in this job, but I don't see my heart being in this job. So with that being said here, I still do kind of feel a bit resistant as well from really taking up this kind of opportunity. So in your next 24 hours, I think that right now you might have to kind of get to know something a little bit better, or make a little bit more of an investment before you can really clarify whether or not your heart will be in it. Because I'm a massive fan of saying, hey, try something, see where it goes, see what happens. I wouldn't necessarily knock it before you try it, Sag, but let's say if there's a new person around, you might think they're cute, you might think that, you know, they're really attractive, maybe you don't see yourself connecting with them emotionally, but it's like, hey, you're never going to know unless you try. I would urge you to try. I think that if you don't connect with them and your heart's not in it, that's fine, you have your answer, but it's always best to try things out to get the answer, right, on whether it's a yes or whether it's a no. Same thing with the job, you know, if it's like, hey, I can see some interest in this job, but at the end of the day here, I don't see much of my heart being in it. I think that if you're finding yourself thinking that, but you haven't given it a try yet or a chance yet, try it out first. If you feel otherwise, then go forward based upon how you feel, okay? That would be my advisory here for Sages, so take it if it applies, leave it if it doesn't, but guys, thank you for tuning in here nonetheless, okay? All right, Team Saggy, much love to you. We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have finished up so far our fire, and we started out with our fire signs today. We're going to go ahead and do fire, water, air, and earth. So jumping on into our water, let's go ahead and get it popping. All right. By the way, hey, Lila, what's up? And what's going on, Luke Lee? Glad you caught me live. Thank you so much for coming on out, okay? All right. Jumping on in, though. We did our fire. Let's do our water. Team Water, let's see what's up for the Scorpios. Team Scorpio, your season here will be, I guess, not necessarily coming to an ending that soon. We still have some time, but it it has been Scorpionic season for a bit. I hope it's been well for everybody so far. Happy birthday to you. And let's get it popping. Let's see what's up, okay? Speaking of birthdays, Marlene, I hope it was well on the 11th. I hope you had a great one. So thank you as always, Marlene, for tuning in. And I hope you had a fantastic birthday. Just wanted to make a note of that, okay? All right, though. What's going on for Scorps, baby? Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be in store here, please, for our lovely Scorpio gang? In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for you? Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, Team Scorpio. Apparently today, I have butterfingers because I cannot shuffle your cards. Let's get one more shuffle, though, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome sauce, okay? All right, here, Team Scorpio. Overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Cups. You could be connecting here possibly with a water sign like a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio. Having a look at the current energy, the Chariot, what it is you're dealing with. We have here the Seven of Wands in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse position as well. So based upon what I'm seeing here so far, Scorpio, you got a Queen of Cups here. You got a Chariot here. You know, it definitely feels to me like right now you are thinking about your future, and I feel like right now you're pretty satisfied with the future that you're on, or well, more so the path you're on to the future you desire. You're satisfied with it. I think a lot of it had to do with about tearing down your walls and really breaking away from resistance. You recognized that if I wanted things to change, I needed to look at the things in my life that weren't working so that I could allow myself to be open up to what will work for me instead. Let's say, for example, we were constantly chasing the same thing, but we were always left out with the same results. Maybe we were chasing a career path that it always seemed that no matter how much work we put into this, it always left me to the same result. Unsatisfied, it didn't work out, it wasn't working in general. So I think you're getting to a point here in the next 24 hours, Scorpio, where it's like, yeah, something here has to give, you know? I don't want to keep doing the same thing over again and getting the same exact results. It's time to change things up. So you're avoiding resistance because whatever it is that resists will persist. But when you allow yourself to take a step back and go with the flow, you can be guided to what will work for you. And I definitely see that coming up here very strongly. So you're deciding to back off from what doesn't resonate, what doesn't serve, what doesn't work. And in doing so, looking at the outcome here, Eight of Pentacles reversed. I'm not going to put the work in anymore. I'm going to leave a situation be. And I think that in doing so, it's going to allow you to start getting guided to what comes next with the Chariot and with the Queen of Cups. It's like, okay, I'm putting my heart out there. I'm going to be open to what comes next. If this isn't meant for me, something else will be. And in doing so, guys, you will see the next step. You will see the next chapter. You know, I can't tell you guys how many times I have dealt with tons and tons of resistance, but decided, you know what? I'm going to keep on pursuing it, right? I'm going to keep on trying something, but each time I found myself with the same result over again, and I recognized if I don't change up my energy, if I don't change up my path, if I don't change what it is I'm doing, I'm going to find myself in the same spot. I don't want to be running in circles, but instead, I want to see if there is something else out there for me, and by letting go of where the resistance was, it allowed me to flow exactly where I needed to be. So Scorpios, you'll be on that righteous and good path, but you have to allow yourself to let that path come into alignment with you, okay? All right, guys, take it if it applies, leave it if it doesn't. But Scorpio, appreciate you coming out here nonetheless. You know, thank you guys so much, okay? All right, baby, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Rastafarian, shout out to you for being a member for over freaking 40 damn months. That is insane, dude. Thank you so much. Peace and love to you as well, and thank you for your support, okay? Marlene said, yes, Aunt, it was a good birthday. Thanks so much. You're very, very welcome. I'm glad that it was a good birthday. V asked, how do I become a member? So if you look at my channel right now as you're watching the video, on the right hand side there should be a button that says join. Click the button that says join, and that's how you can sign up to become a member. So that's how that works, and I believe that it's also the same exact way on mobile as well as on a computer. So you'll see a join button, just click that button, and that's how you can sign up to become a member for the channel, okay? All right though, guys, let's keep it moving forward. We did our fire, we did our water, getting on into the air signs. I want to have a look here at the lovely and amazing Aquarius gang. What's popping in for our Aqua baby, okay? Message is showing up here for Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? In the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aqua, one more shuffle's incoming here for you, and then we'll go ahead and get it popping. Hopefully, like I said, we're going to be looking at some awesome stuff. What's up here for Team Aqua? Overall energy for you is going to be the Tower in reverse. So there could be something you might be avoiding in your next 24 hours. We'll see what that's about in a second. Looking at the current energy, Five of Pentacles in reverse, what you're dealing with, Aquarius, we got here the World in reverse, and then looking at your outcome for you is going to be the Page of Swords in the reverse position as well. So as far as what I see here for Aquarius, Tower reversed here, Five of Pentacles reversed here. I think you're avoiding right now putting yourself in an isolating position is what I hear. When I look at what you're dealing with being the World in reverse, I think right now you're recognizing that I do feel a little bit stuck, but I'm stuck because I'm not either evolving and I'm staying in a current energy that might have been an energy that's been happening for a long time. But maybe everything else around me tends to progress while I'm staying stuck. It's almost like I'm feeling for you, Aquarius. You might be watching people around you, right? Evolving, but you still feel like you're in the same place. Maybe that holds weight in career, like other people that you know in your life, like your friends, your family. You can see their careers evolving. You might feel stuck in your career. You could feel stuck right now in just genuine life chapters as you see other people progressing. But I see here overall for you, moving into your next 24 hours, that the last thing you want to do is remain stuck. It's like, I do want evolution. I do want progress, but I have to note when something has become stagnant. So it's about coming to the realization that there could be something in your life right now, whatever area of life it may be. It's coming to the realization that this is stagnancy and it isn't bringing in evolution. It isn't bringing in change. But while everyone and everything else may be changing, if I want to catch up to that, I have to break free from what is stuck and stagnant in my life. And looking at the outcome for you being the Page of Swords in reverse, I think that you've been hesitant for a long time, but this time you're deciding to say, I'm not going to be hesitant anymore. I'm ready here to embrace the change and actually furthermore promote the evolution. So take that if it applies, of course, leave it if it doesn't, Aquarius, but I definitely understand where you're coming from here. You know, it's about realizing, yeah, I've been stuck here for a long time. And sometimes it's not easy to realize just how stuck we've been in a scenario. You know, it could be really hard to see other things around us changing and feel like, oh crap, I'm not changing. But you know, if you want to be willing to get on that same timeline and evolve, you have to do something different, you know? So definitely take it if it applies, leave it if it doesn't. But Aqua, I appreciate you coming out here nonetheless. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for spending it with me, you know? And that's pretty intriguing. Aquarius message was pretty similar to some of the other messages we had here today too. So maybe on a collective note right now, people could be coming to the conclusion that they are feeling left behind while there is an evolution going on. And if you're a person who feels like you're being left behind, you don't have to join the evolution just for the sake of not feeling left behind, but it's more so about saying, if I don't want to be stuck somewhere and I want to evolve, do it for yourself. Don't do it for other people is almost what I want to say here too, you know? Don't do it for evolution's sake or just because everyone is doing it, right? Do it because it's what you want is what I would say here too. All right though, guys, let's keep it moving forward. So far we've done our fire, we've done our water, we've done our air, getting on into the earth signs, baby. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Taurus gang. Let's see what's popping in here for the bulls. Messages coming on in here for Taurus, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here, please, for our beautiful bull gang? Messages coming on in here for Team Taurus in the next 24 hours. Team Bull Gang, what do we got going on for you guys? We're going to take a look here at one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here for the bulls. Taurus, your overall energy is going to be the Page of Wands, what your current energy is, Five of Wands, what it is you're dealing with, Bull Gang. We got here a Six of Pentacles, and taking a look here at the outcome for you, we got here a Nine of Wands coming on out to play here for you too. I like the Six of Pentacles for you, I do. So that's an energy of balance. I think though it is a energy you're going to be shifting into quite shortly. So with the overall to the current Page of Wands here to the Five of Wands, there could be something catching your attention in the next 24 hours that could be stressful, Taurus. It could be worrisome. It could be irritating. So really be careful about something grabbing your energy and grabbing your attention is what I want to say for you. It could be a specific person. Something might happen at work. Something may happen within a friend group. But try to watch out because I feel like there's something here trying to grab your energy, Taurus. Now, when I look at what you're dealing with here, you are dealing with the Six of Pentacles. So it might be kind of weird and out of the blue. Six of Pentacles represents balance. You feel good naturally, excuse me guys, you feel good and naturally you kind of feel like everything that's going on around you is okay. So it's like, why am I feeling frustrated? Why am I feeling stressed when I don't feel like I have necessarily a reason to feel the way I feel? Does that make sense, Taurus? Excuse me again, guys. So I think your next 24 hours is kind of that, like about that. It's like I can acknowledge like I have a lot of good things going on in my life, but for some reason it feels like something's really stressing me out, even though it probably shouldn't, because I have no reasons to be worried or to be stressed. So I feel like in your next 24 hours, you're kind of hiding the fact that you're stressed or the fact that you're irritated or the fact that something's grabbed your attention or got your attention. But what I would say here for Taurians is ask yourself, what's triggering you and why? If everything feels good and well in your life, if you feel like everything's in a great spot, you have no reason to feel triggered, what exactly is bringing you to that level? My favorite thing to do in the world is self-analysis. The more you can analyze yourself, you can figure out what's affecting you, how you can move forward from what's affecting you, and what you can do to impact yourself in a much more positive manner. So if any Taurians are watching and you're like, yeah, everything in my life's been going good, but I can't shake this feeling of being frustrated, see what the heck is triggering you, because sometimes there's much more deeper layers to it. It could be about something coming to the surface. And the more you kind of go deeper into that, you might uncover something that maybe you haven't truly healed from, Taurus. And by uncovering that, you can do the work, you can release, you can move forward, and you can tap more into an even better Six of Pentacles energy as you're going to be letting go of something at this time. So watch out for that, guys. I think there could be something grabbing your energy, but I'm not telling you watch out in the sense of avoid it. I'm saying invest in it. Ask yourself why I'm triggered or why I'm bothered. There's a reasoning there. Something's trying to come to the surface. And as you figure it out layer by layer, there's going to be a good amount of release coming along with this energy too. Okay? Very cool, Taurus. I like it. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you guys so much for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, Team Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have finished up officially our first batch of the zodiac signs here for today. We're going to be hopping on into our second batch here shortly, so do bear with me, guys. But thank you, everybody, for coming out here today. I hope you're having fun so far, and thank you for spending time with me, all right? Also, I do want to say thank you, AJ. You said love your backdrop. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I do have to change out the Halloween stuff. I actually wanted to ask you guys, do you feel like it's too early for Christmas stuff? Like, I know that Thanksgiving's coming up, so that'll be happening soon. But I don't really have any Thanksgiving decor, and I've really been thinking about hopping into just putting out my Christmas shit because I love Christmas. So I'm not sure about you guys. I don't know if you feel like it's too early, but you know, I might show up tomorrow and there might be Christmas stuff out here because I'm like, I got to put away the Halloween stuff, and I don't really feel like just decorating it with normal stuff. So how do you guys feel about that? Let me know, man. By the way, Red Sky, what up? What up? How are you? I hope all is well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Zephyr said, if you can handle Moldavite out of the gate, you're powerful as hell. It's very interesting because when my girlfriend bought a piece, I remember holding it and I was like, wow, like it's powerful, but I was like, I don't feel affected yet. So Moldavite I never truly, I guess, truly worked with, but just from simply holding it, I felt the power from it, but at the same time, it didn't feel overwhelming, I guess, in ways that other people felt. Zephyr said I put up my Christmas stuff. Got you. Marissa said way too early. Trish said Christmas is cool. AJ said not yet. It's like 50-50 right now. Some people are like, fuck yeah. Other people are like, fuck no. It does go by fast. It really does, Pam. You're keeping Halloween shit up until like December 18th. Wild. No way. Halloween is over. I gotta swap, man. I gotta swap. Hey, Vanessa. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Marlene said my mom's doing a damn Christmas tree today. LOL. I love decorating the tree though. Like it's so exciting. I usually push off the tree though at least till after Thanksgiving. So like the next day I'll do it probably. Or like the 1st of December or something is maybe when I'll do it as well. But yeah, I'm super excited. You know? What happened on Thanksgiving? I just don't have the decor. If I had the decor, I probably would, but I just don't have it, you know? You stay with Halloween decor all year long, haha. I feel that, like, in terms of the skull back there, I always have that out all year long. But yeah, I don't know. There's other decor I have to buy. I'm just like, I just don't feel like I'm just lazy, if that makes sense, in buying it, you know? But yeah, it's very, very interesting, though. Yeah, it is only a week away. You're right. I'm thinking about it, though, so we'll see. We'll see. Orpheus, what up? Dude, I gave you a shout out. Orpheus is in the building. As always, you look great and have a kick. Or you said, as always, you look great. Have a kick ass aunt. All right. Thank you, man. I appreciate that so much. You said, have a kick ass well aunt. Thanks, Orpheus. Appreciate you so much, man. Dollar Tree, brother. I know. I gotta look though. I have a very certain, like I have like a very specific aesthetic. I think that if I showed like my true aesthetic, it might be a little a little emo and darkening, but there's tons of stuff I would like to do. I definitely have been wanting to change out just my office for a very long time and just redecorate it from like the ground up. Just because I'm not so happy with the layout. I think I've talked to you guys about this. I just don't know what to do. It's like a very awkward shape of the way things are, so it's kind of hard to make it work perfect, but nothing can ever be perfect anyways, right? Did you get my email yet? Yes, I did actually. And in spite of that, well, not in spite if that's the right words, but because of that, I got some matcha right now too. But either way, I just didn't have time to reply, but I did read up on your email, and I'll hit you back soon. But thank you. I really appreciate that, Zephyra. You put your tree up last night? That's what's up, Vanessa. Maureen said, it's because the kids say it goes too fast and they want to enjoy a Christmas tree longer, so I guess they have a point. For sure, for sure. Little nervous on my cat, on Sebastian, experiencing the tree. So we'll see what happens there. He did walk into my room yesterday and start kind of going at my girlfriend's homemade Christmas wreath that she made because we kept it in the closet for storage. So that was a little funny and interesting. So I'm like, I guess we'll see what happens when the tree goes up. So I know there's certain ways or like certain things that kind of like throw the scent off to make cats not want to go at the tree, but we'll see what happens, you know? We'll see what happens, man. Sweet, thanks, you're welcome. Yeah, for sure. I really do appreciate that, Zephyr. Thank you so much. All right, though, guys. You said just do what makes you you. Thank you. I will. We'll see. Maybe I'll put out regular decor for now. Maybe I'll hold off on Christmas. I'm not sure yet. I got to see, though, because I got to go through, like, buckets and buckets of stuff, because if there's any holiday where I have so much stuff for, it's Christmas, you know? And all that's, like, buried deep in the apartment. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, though, y'all, let's get back into it. Fire, water, air, earth, going back into our fire. Let's take a look here at the Ram Fam and see what's going on with you, baby. What do we got going on? Messages coming in here for Aries, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Ram Fam. Last shuffle is coming on in. We shall see what's up. Overall energy here for you, if I can get my cards together, is gonna be the Three of Cups in reverse. Taking a look at the current energy for Aries, we got the Hermit in reverse, what you're dealing with here, guys. Three of Swords in reverse, and then having a look here at the outcome for the Ram Fam is gonna be the Ace of Pentacles. Cool, I like that Ace of Pentacles coming out for you. But let's go ahead and talk about it. Starting out here first and foremost, we begin here with the Three of Cups reversed paired to the Hermit in the reverse position as well. Some of you may feel like you're slipping back into feeling unhappy with the situation, but I think that what's happening here is you're nearing the beginning to the process of finally moving on. It's the beginning to the end. Sometimes, guys, you can hear that saying where it's like sometimes it gets worse before it gets better. And I think that to a degree in the process of grieving, right when we're near the end sometimes is where it can really hit us the most intensely. And it could be such an intensifying feeling, but getting past that intensifying feeling more often than not is exactly the last moment of purging we've needed to where we can finally move on. It's like, I feel like it's out. It's done. I've released it. There's no more tears. There's no more energy that's in here. It's like that final release. So very strong energy showing up here for your next 24 hours, but I feel that coming in here specific. It could be about the grief of an ex-partner. Maybe you're moving on from somebody that you've romantically engaged with, the grief of some sort of loss in your life. It doesn't have to be anything too intense, but it can be anything along the terms of relationships, friendships. It could be along the line of career, right? But you're at a point here too where I think that in your next 24 hours, what you're going to start to recognize is opening up here for you, Aries, is an opportunity. You know, it's like, I have done my releasing. Now I have the opportunity to be open to the universe on what's going to come next. I'm seeing this specific message come out a lot today collectively for everyone about being open to what comes next. You know, Scorpio season, it hits you with a bang. Scorpio season's all about the ending of cycles so new things can be born. And I think here for you, Aries, that's the case. So if you notice in the next 24 hours that there's a lot of intense emotions appearing for you, if you feel very emotional, especially about something in specific, and you're saying to yourself, wow, I thought I was moving on, you are moving on. It's kind of like the last shebang. It's the last moment of release. It's the last purge, if you will, that's going to send you right over and say, wow, I finally feel like I'm done. Like the business here is finished. No more unfinished business. Cycle's closed. I now have the opportunity to move on to what comes next. So you're ready here to see what the universe has to offer, you know? And I see that showing up here for your next 24. So Aries, I really like that, you know? I know some people here may be like, well, I'm not looking forward to a big emotional purge, but believe it or not, it feels so much better once it happens, right? You're not going to hang on to that energy or hold on to that energy any longer. It's going to feel like a massive, massive release. So Team Aries, take it if it applies, of course, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, I appreciate you coming out here nonetheless, and definitely do have a great rest of your day here, Team Ram Fam, okay? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire. Let's go ahead and hop on into our water. As we've already done the Scorpio, let's take a look here at the Cancer and see what's up. What do we got going on here, babe? What's happening here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Cancer in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancerian, we're grabbing ourselves here one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome sauce. Cancer, overall energy for you is a Queen of Pentacles. Definitely could be a day in the next 24 hours where it's about focusing on your needs, tailoring to your needs here, Cancer. So you could be putting yourself at the top of the priority chain, having a look here at the current energy, the Emperor. Hello, seeing your power, Cancer. I like that. What it is you're dealing with. King of Swords in reverse. Having a look here at the outcome, Cancer. Nine of Cups in reverse as well. I think that the reason why this is about regaining your power is that it could be due to the nature of feeling like you've maybe lost the energy of discipline. Maybe you feel like you've lost the energy of staying on top of your A game. And this is not to judge or shame anybody, Cancer. I can lose my A game very fucking frequently. I can lose the energy of discipline just as frequently too. So I want everybody to know that this message here is not judgmental, not shaming nobody. Do keep that in mind. But I feel like a part of you felt like, yeah, I think I have kind of gone off my path a little bit. I do feel in a way that I've kind of lost my discipline or I've been off my game. And I think a lot of it is due to the nature of not giving yourself what it is you need. You know, at the end of the day, in order to be really successful, right? You want to be sharp. You want to have energy. You want to feel good. You want to do healthy shit. And it's like the moment you're off your A game, chances are you're not doing the things for yourself that you genuinely need. So I think that Cancer, you're recognizing that the key to really getting back into my power actually is tailoring to my needs and not ignoring what those specific needs may be. Now, these can be basic needs such as maybe I need more sleep. The less sleep I have, the less mental clarity I have, the less focus I have, the less drive I have. Very true for me. When I feel incredibly tired, it is incredibly hard for me to do anything. That's how I am as a person. So you want to be very mindful of what your needs are. When you're not intaking the right kind of foods, maybe it's really affecting you on a very physical level, right? So whatever it is that you need, that you know is going to bring you to your A game, that you know is going to keep you on top of things, Cancer, that is the key to getting back in your power here with that Emperor card. Now, I think that to a degree here, Cancer, some of you have been feeling here, Nine of Cups reversed, not so great and not so happy due to the nature of being off your A game and maybe not feeling like you've been getting business done and getting things done. But I think that you have to remember that the more you're lacking the needs that you need, the more you're going to be feeling this way. So the key to getting back on top is really just tailoring to what you need here, Cancer. Don't be afraid to prioritize yourself. Don't be afraid here to put yourself at the top of the priority chain a little bit to make sure that whatever needs have to be fulfilled, get fulfilled, because that's what's going to bring you right back on into your power. Okay? Cancer, love you. Definitely take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But I think in general, for anyone watching, if you haven't been feeling like you've been on top of things or really feeling great, take a look at what it is that your body needs from you, what it is your mind needs, what your spirit needs, and start tailoring to that. And the moment that you do that and you really start to take care of what you need in general, you're going to be feeling so much better and you're going to be feeling back on track, okay? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Cancer, for stopping by and hanging out, okay? All right, baby. So we did the water, we did the fire, jumping on into our air signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Libra gang. What's up here, baby? Messages coming in here for Libra in the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here for Libra, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Team Libra, let's see what's up with you. Overall energy for you is going to be the Eight of Wands in reverse. You might be dealing with a fire sign like an Aries, a Sag, a Leo. For the current energy though, Seven of Wands reversed. What you're dealing with, Libra, we got here the World in reverse, and then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Seven of Swords in the reverse position as well. So as far as what I see here for Team Libra, we got an Eight of Wands reversed here, Seven of Wands reversed here too. Let's talk about this for you. I see right now that you're in a space where you're letting go of the idea of pushing past a boundary or pushing past your limits is what I'm hearing. More so, Team Libra. When I see what you're dealing with here, being the World reversed, something doesn't feel like it's coming to fruition. So I almost kind of feel like this is about no longer engaging in resistance. It's about not fighting against the tide. It's about saying, hey, maybe I should really go with the flow. Because you're noticing something. The more I fight against the tide, the more the tide just wipes me on my ass, right? But when you go with the flow, you're going to surf that wave. That's why I love saying that. I love that, whatever those are called. I'm trying to think of the way that you call them, but either way, I'm forgetting what the word is. Regardless, though, when you are going against the tide, you're going to end up tumbling in the waves. But when you go with the tide and with the flow, you're going to end up riding that wave. So I feel here for any Libra peeps that are watching, you've kind of found yourself in a position of resistance. Maybe you've been trying to make something work effortlessly or putting a lot of effort to make something work, but you find that every time you try, you end up in the same place. I keep getting this message today. I've talked about this with another sign too. Regardless though, Seven of Swords in reverse here coming in for the outcome. It's like the last thing that I want here at this time is to find myself continuously getting hurt over the very same thing. Maybe it is time to stop getting hurt, to stop experiencing the same exact resistance, and instead, maybe it's time for me to see what else is out there, dude. So it could be about work, it could be with a person. Maybe that, this is the energy of you and somebody who've been dating on and off all the time. And if you've been dealing with an on and off relationship consistently, it's like, hey, something's got to give, If we haven't worked out the first time, second time, third time, fourth time, maybe a fifth time might not be worth it. Maybe we should see other people. You know what I mean? So take that if it applies, of course, leave it if it doesn't. But Team Libra, I appreciate you. And thank you guys so much for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, Team Libra, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, okay? All right, baby. So we have touched base here so far, guys, with our water. We've done our fire, and we've done our air. So we're going to be hopping on into our earth signs in just a sec. But real quick, everybody, do want to mention real fast, give me about a minute or two just to take a quick break. I just have to grab something real fast, guys, before we go ahead and continue. So give me a moment, and then we'll go ahead and keep it going, okay? So go ahead, grab some snacks, relax, and we'll be right back. And thank you guys for your patience. Really, really appreciate it. BRB.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love.
Sorry about that, y'all. I had to adjust the temperature of my fan real quick, but thank you guys for your patience. Really, really appreciate it. So we did leave off on the earth signs. First things first, we touched base with the Taurus. So let's go ahead and hop on into our Virgo and see what's up, baby, okay? So let's see what's going on here for the Virgo, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got showing up here, please, for our zodiac signs of Team Virgo? In the next 24 hours, Team Virgo, you got an interesting energy around you. trying to scope out what it is, but you do have an interesting energy around you. Let's go ahead and see though what's going on here for Team Virgo in your next 24. Overall energy for you. We got here the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, taking a look here at the current energy, Star in reverse, what it is you're dealing with right now, 9 of Cups, and then looking at the outcome for you, 10 of Swords. Yeah. So I'm getting the sense here for Virgos in your next 24 hours that you're at a position of time where Wheel of Fortune reversed right now, maybe the energy around you doesn't feel the most fortuitous. Star in reverse here, things don't feel like they're aligning, but I keep feeling like you're in the energy where you're saying to yourself, despite things not working out for me, I need to separate things not going my way in my life versus the energy that I choose to show up in. This is so important and this is so powerful. And actually, I spoke about this in a personal reading today. The energy that you choose to show up in is entirely different than anything that is going on in the exterior of your life. You could have so much going for you on the outside, like maybe you're making a crap load of money, maybe you have tons of friends, maybe you have tons of love, that's all good and fantastic. Maybe those things are not so good that are happening outside of yourself, but the vibration that you choose to show up in is entirely yours, and that's the main point. And I see here for you, Virgos, look at you, 9 of Cups. It's like, hey, despite what's happening all around in the exterior, I'm not letting the exterior world mess with the interior world of who I am and the energy that I choose to show up in. And this is powerful. You know, looking at the outcome for you, 10 of Swords, I think that the last thing you're going to do here is allow that to happen. So 10 of Swords here says, what I'm choosing to end in my life is let the exterior overcome the interior. I'm not going to base my validation of being a happy person based upon how much money I have, how much love I have, how much friends I have. I'm not going to base upon the high vibrations I put out there with everything that's going on outside in the world, or what's going on in my friendships, or what's going on in my family sector, right? You know, sure, things on the exterior sometimes can affect the interior, but you can overall choose to say, hey, this is the energy that I'm going to show up in no matter what. So Virgo peeps, I see that happening here for your next 24 hours. Definitely take that if it applies, leave it if it doesn't, but I think it's a very powerful message, you know? And even if this happens to be a message for you, or a message in general that isn't resonating exactly at this current moment, it definitely is a way of looking at things, a perception, if you will, that is worth keeping up with for sure. It's definitely a perception here that's worth taking a look in and investing in here overall. Okay? All right, though, Virgos, I like that. Definitely take it if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But guys, appreciate you coming out here nonetheless here, baby, okay? All right, Virgo, we're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have finished up here so far our second batch of Zodiacs. We'll be hopping on into our last and our final batch here shortly, guys. Do want to mention, as always, if you've been enjoying today here so far, drop a like, everybody. Really, really helps out. If you're new here, consider to subscribe. I would love to have you in the Soul family, so thank you very much. Persian Doll Tarot, hello. You said Aries here. My friend who is a successful crystal shop owner / tarot reader had passed. She actually gave me a reading before she passed, and it said that I was going to pass. It looked like she read her energy. Well, first and foremost, I'm sorry to hear that in the retrospect of your friend here who has passed away, so rest in peace to her. But in the retrospect of readings and predicting death and things of that nature, that's one thing for me that I never try to get into, because I think that it is first and foremost one thing that I don't think you ever really want to tell a person, but I think that at the same time it's so complex, because so many things can change with reading, so many things can change with energy, so many things can change with your path, you know? So I wouldn't be too worried about that, to say the least, though. You said you knew something was going on with Scorpio season because I was very emotional today and yesterday. Well, yeah, I mean, I think Scorpio season has the power to bring a lot of things full circle for us. And I think that especially emotionally, things we never really healed from really come out a lot for sure. So Scorpio season has that ability to bring up a lot. And especially, just a word to the wise for people who are watching, anytime you haven't really healed from something emotionally that has been kind of stored within you for a long time, not only do Mercury retrogrades have the ability to do this, but Scorpio season each year has that ability to bring out that energy that's been buried in very, very deep layers within you for quite some time. So a lot of people can find themselves very emotional throughout this season because things that have been layered like a lasagna are now starting to come to the top, and you're like, oh shit, here it is. I didn't realize how layered and how low it was down here, but now here's everything coming on out. So definitely something to keep in mind, you know? But I think it's a good thing. I love Scorpionic season for the fact that everything comes full circle and we can move forward in that retrospect, right? Yeah, it has been, the energy has been shifting hard here for sure. I've been feeling it for quite some time. There's just been a lot changing in general, though, I think, since 2020. And I say that very often on my channel, too. I think, like, one of the most massive shifts I think we've seen in the world has been since the beginning of 2020, the beginning of COVID, and where the world went from there. You know, we're seeing so many different shifts happening. So, and it's going to be a lot of change over the course of the next 10 years, too. So we're at a point in time in our lives where we got to look at the changes that are happening, but we got to look at the changes right now that are happening that might not be so good, and note that better is coming. I kind of want to give out this collective message. If it feels like right now the world is just in a very tough spot, it is. But it's not something that's going to last forever. And I mentioned earlier in today's reading how, like, it's going to feel like something gets worse before it gets better. I think that collectively we're going to see that in the world, you know? It's going to be that energy of, like, this needs to get a little bit worse before it ends up inevitably getting better. But in the 10-year span, we're going to go through so many shifts and changes collectively here on Earth that once we hit that 10-year span, we're looking at a whole new Earth. So we're going to start to see that happening here, guys. So keep that in mind. I know it sounds like a long time, and I know that maybe we're not looking forward to some of these intense energies and shifts, but in hindsight, those 10 years will fly by, and what we'll see coming out of that moving forward is going to be so beautiful, you know? So take that if it applies, guys. But I think that that's what we be. I think that that is what we will be looking at throughout our entire intense shift over the course of the next 10 years, you know? By the way, holy shit, dude, Heather, Heather Ann, thank you so much for the $100 donation, dude. That's nuts. Proud of you, Ann. Keep pushing forward, son. Thank you, Heather. I really appreciate that, dude. Whoa. That was not expected. So thank you a lot. I really appreciate that donation. That is a lot of money. So thank you for that. Thank you for your love and for your support, Heather. Holy fuck, man. Shout out to you. You said you help so many souls. I'm honored to support you. Thank you. I really appreciate that, dude. That stuff warms my heart, man. So thank you, Heather, for the love. It really, really means a lot to me, man. Holy crap. That was surprising. I didn't expect that, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, guys, it's an intense time, but you got to hang in there, dude. You really got to hang in there because there's so much better that comes at the end of all this, right? There's so much better. All right, though. Let's keep it moving forward. We got one more batch going, everybody. Hope you guys are having fun here today. Heather, thank you again. I'm going to say thank you 1,000 times because that's just how I am. I don't ever know how to react when a donation comes. So thank you. Just the fact that any of you guys are giving me that kind of support just means a lot. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And let's go ahead and continue, everybody. So we're going to hop back into it. We're going to jump back into our fire. We already finished up first and foremost with the Aries. We also touched base with the Saggies. So let's have a look at the Leo, man. What's going on for our Lions? Messages coming in here for Leo, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here for Team Leo? Message is showing up here for our Lions in the next 24. Leo, you did actually have a card flip over. Let's see what you had. The card that did flip over here is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Just a quick word to the wise for Leos. If you are finding yourself in a position of time where you cannot meet your own needs, this might be the perfect day to put yourself in a space where you're taking care of what you need to take care of. So try not to be the overextender in the next 24 hours. Do your best to try not to do that. Try to be the person where you are going to fill your cup here first before you can go ahead and fill the cup of others. That's one thing I would mention for some of you, okay? All right, though. Let's get 2 more shuffles for Leo, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully, we'll be looking at some awesome stuff. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the Devil in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a Capricorn for a few of you, taking a look at the current energy, 6 of Wands in the upright, what it is you're dealing with, 3 of Cups in reverse, and then taking a look here at the outcome for you, the Fool in the reverse position too. All right, Team Leo, let's get it popping, man, and see what's going on here for your next 24. All right, we got here a Devil reversed, we got here a 6 of Wands in the upright, so I definitely feel like a lot of you are on a good path here with the 6 of Wands. You know, this represents success, it represents victory, forward movement, and it even represents transformation showing up here too. Now, Devil reverse is great because you don't feel tied, bound, and tethered to something anymore, Leo. So what I'm seeing here is that you've released something. Could be someone, okay? looking at what you were dealing with, Three of Cups reversed, whatever the situation was that you've released, it was definitely something that made you unhappy, something here that didn't make you fulfilled. So I think that Leos are kind of on a bit of cloud nine in the next 24 hours because it feels so good to be without something or someone that's been dragging you down. You know, you're in this energetic space now where you feel free, you're excited. It's like, okay, I can start putting my energy towards what I actually want to put it towards. So I think a lot of you are kind of getting rid of some sort of heavy burden is what it feels like, to be fair. Looking at the outcome, Fool reverse, it's like, yeah, I don't feel like I'm dragging on a fool's path anymore. I feel like I'm on a path that's, you know, fit for a king. That's the most Leo thing I could fucking say. That is the most Leo thing I could say. I feel like I'm on a path that's fit for a king or a queen, right? At the end of the day. So I find that really funny because, you know, Lion King energy over here, right? So I like that, Leo. I think that right now you're at a point in time where you acknowledged, yeah, I needed to get rid of whatever this was that was dragging me down. So I'm super excited now to start feeling free and, you know, moving on to a path that's actually going to be suiting me. So yeah, we're seeing this collectively. This message is going to come out a lot today in today's daily. I know some of y'all might think I'm nuts, but I see this happening for many of us as we continue to move forward. So take it if it applies, Leo, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for coming out here nonetheless. Really, really appreciate you, okay? All right, Team Leo, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touched base with all of our fire signs for today's daily. Let's get on into our water. Now, we have done the Scorpio. We've also done the Cancer. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the Pisces and see what's going on for our fish, okay? Message is coming in here for Pisces, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be going on here for Team Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Piscean, we're going to get ourselves here this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on with you, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome sauce. Now, Pisces, the overall energy for you is going to be the Fool card, so you could be connecting here potentially with an Aries for some of you. Taking a look at the current energy, Page of Pentacles in reverse, what it is you're dealing with, King of Cups in reverse, looking at the outcome for you, Nine of Cups in reverse as well. All right, pretty interesting stuff to see so far. Let's see what's going on, though. Fool in the upright. I need to venture into the unknown right now. It's almost like what I'm hearing for Pisces is I don't really care what comes next. It's kind of the energy that like something's better than this. So maybe with the current circumstances you have, it's like something else has to be better than these circumstances. I don't care what it is. I just want to explore and figure it out. So I think right now with the Page of Pentacles reversed, it's like the last thing I want to do here is keep on giving to my current circumstances. I'm not looking for a new beginning in question. I'm not looking for something specific, but there has to be something better. Maybe you feel very miserable in your job and you're like, hey, any job is better than this job. You might be going ahead and with the Fool card, taking action here to go towards a new job. This could be the energy of anything's better than this friendship. Maybe there's been so much happening in your friendship. It's like, I'd rather be alone than be invested in a friendship. Or I'd rather go out and meet new people. There could be somebody that I really resonate with in this friendship. So I think right now with the King of Cups reverse, you've reached a point, Pisces, where you've become so drained with a situation and unfulfilled with a situation. And it's like, I don't care what's on the other side of this new beginning. I don't care about blindly venturing into the unknown. I just know that I have to get up and take flight. I know that I have to get out there and see what else is available to me. So I've been here many places and times in my life. I went through a lot of unfulfilling, mostly when I was younger, a lot of unfulfilling situations. And I was like, anything's better than this. I just want to go ahead and just jump into something new. And every time the new thing was always better, you know, the new thing was always worth it. And I think that I urge people a lot sometimes to blindly jump into situations and have experiences, because one of the number one reasons we're here is to experience, you know? The human experience. You hear that pretty often, right? So we're here to experience. And if one isn't fitting and tailoring to you, fuck it. Jump on in and see what happens with all the other experiences too. Okay? So Pisces, I like it. I think right now you're not happy with the circumstances, and that's understandable. But right now, if you need to just get out of Dodge and dive into something new, don't be afraid to do so. All right, Pisces? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning in. Take it if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. By the way, Cindy, thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships. That's fucking awesome of you, dog. Thank you so much, Cindy, for your love and for your support. Welcome in to anybody who's a new member. Actually, now that you're a member, you'll have access to the weekly tarot reading that I uploaded yesterday. So if you're a member, go check it out. All right. Thank you, Cindy. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you so, so much. Okay. All right, everybody. You guys are blessing me today with the love, man. I appreciate you. So we did the water. We did the fire. Let's get on into the air. Let's see what's going on here for Team Gemini in your next 24 hours. What's up, baby? Okay. Message is coming on in here for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here for the Gems? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Pisces love, thank you for being a member for over the past 4 months. It's been longer, but thanks, Sam, for what you do. Well, thank you. Really appreciate it, Rebecca. Thank you for all the love. All right, what's going on, Gemini? Let's go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we shall see what's up. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Cups in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Nine of Cups reversed, what it is you're dealing with, the Lovers, and then taking a look here at the outcome for the Gemini peeps is going to be the Four of Wands in the upright position. Holy shit. Hold on, Gemini. This is going to be a lot of members flying by. Heather, thank you for over the freaking 50 memberships. Holy shit, man. Whoa. Whoa, dude, that's insane. Heather, thank you so much. Gemini, I'm going to pause your reading here just because there's going to be a lot of notifications going off for a minute or so. Marlene, if you are timestamping, please just pick up Gemini when the memberships stop flying through. Holy fuck, man. Heather, you said, Ant, you deserve all the memberships and support that you can get. Your gift is priceless. Thank you so much to Ant's supporting peeps. Thank you, Heather. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Cindy, thank you for the 24 months. Much love to you, Ant, and your family and the Soul Fam. Thank you. Holy crap. At a loss for words right now, guys. 50 is insane. 10 is insane, too. You guys are awesome. Wow. A little bit astonished, y'all. I have a question. Do you guys keep hearing a noise every time you see a membership pop up? If so, that's why I'm pausing the Gemini reading, just because I don't want it to be ding, 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 ding. And everyone's like, I can't hear my reading. So let me know. Hi, JM. Hello, hello. Heather said, I believe in you and have for years. Well done, love. Thank you, Heather. Thank you so much. Holy crap. What's poppin', Sarah Nicole? How are you? And so do many other people. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes that is needed to hear, so thank you. Yeah, you guys are hearing all the ding ding dings. Sorry, y'all. I appreciate y'all though. Holy crap. We might be here for a while. I wonder if the Gemini's mind, if they're like, well, maybe I should just listen to Ant's reading. We might be here for a while. Holy crap. Erica, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For Gemini peeps watching, do you care if we just go? Do you care if we just push through the membership notifications? I think it'll be okay. 111 in the chat. Shout out to that. That's so awesome. I'm great. I love your readings. Thank you, dear. I appreciate that. Erica said, we don't mind the dings. You're beautiful and deserve everything that comes your way. Thank you for being you and always sharing yourself. Thank you. You guys are gassing me up today, and I did not expect this. Y'all are going to make me emotional. What the fuck, man? Y'all are gassing me up today. All right. Marlene, you can start Gemini literally here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the shuffle or anything like that, but you can start Gemini from here. So, Geminis, welcome. Hello. Let's take a look at your next 24 hours. So, we start out here first and foremost with the Queen of Cups in reversed paired with the Nine of Cups reversed. So, what I would say here for Gemini peeps is you're in a space right now where you might not be happy with the situation. I think you're not happy with somebody you specifically care about. And this Lover's card could represent a fellow Gemini in your life, but it represents somebody significant of importance, right? This is somebody you really, really care about. And looking at the outcome here being the Four of Wands here represents, you're still with this person, you're still close to this person, but I think that you are in a position to where you're not incredibly happy with this person or with their actions. So it's like the best thing for me to do right now, I think from your perspective is just let it go. But what I would also say for Geminis is that despite just letting it go, I think that if you are genuinely upset and you do genuinely care towards someone, you might as well just allow yourself to say, hey, I'm not really happy with how things have been going lately. Let's have a conversation. Let's work it out. Remember, when you're with somebody you genuinely genuinely love and care about, they're going to be willing to hear you out. They're going to be willing to understand you. They're going to be willing to work with you. I feel like some Geminis might just be saying, well, I'm scared to tell someone I'm upset with them or disappointed in them, but I think that that comes from a bit of a trauma response. And the reason why I say that is because maybe in the past, when you have tried to speak up for yourself, you have noticed that when I did, you were connected with a partner who would either shut you down or would make you feel horrible for trying to speak up with yourself or speak up for yourself. So if you're a Gemini and you've been through something like that, I think that now that you're in a pretty healthy relationship, whether we're talking platonic or romantic, you find yourself resistant to want to speak up for yourself and communicate that because you're afraid of being shut down. And that's why I see this as being a trauma response. And I'm going to mention this for any Gemini people that are watching. You are in something that's healthy. I can see it here. I can confirm it here. And I would say for you, if you do feel this way currently, the best thing you can do is allow yourself to say, I've gone through a lot with people in my past. It was hard for me to come forward, and communicate to your partner that you've been through what you've been through in the past so they can get to a point of understanding, and then express what you're feeling towards them, because I think this person genuinely wants to work with you 110%. I think it is something genuinely healthy. Okay? All right, Gemini gang, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Really appreciate you, and thank you so much for tuning on in. Okay? All right, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up the air, we did the water, we did the fire. We're going to be rolling into the earth signs in just a second. Is that another 50? Wait a minute. What? Holy fucking shit, dude. Heather. Heather, thank you so much for another 50 freaking memberships, man. Holy shit, dude. I didn't even see that. They're just flying on by, but I just noticed people saying thanks to Heather. Holy fucking crap, dude. The more memberships you get, the more people you help. For sure, dude. Holy fuck. That's insane, man. Sorry, I get astonished. I'm just astonished right now. That's insane. Heather, thank you so much today. Dude, you're fucking awesome. 111 new memberships? Holy shit. Holy shit. Memberships for who? These are, so if you're a member of this channel, so you get access to extra content that gets posted, which I just started recently doing, and your name highlights green in the chat, so you can stand out a little more in the chat. You get access to badges and stuff. It's kind of like what they do on Twitch, I think, on twitch.tv, the streaming service. So it's like something similar to that. Like I think for Twitch, it's called subscribers, which is funny. And then for YouTube, it's called members. But Heather, holy crap, man. I appreciate you today. I appreciate you always, but thank you. You guys have shown so much love and support today. It's actually insane. I can't believe it, man. Thank you guys. Holy fuck. Let's get on into the last sign, though, and then I want to chit chat with y'all because y'all have been so kind to me today. So let's get into the earth signs. We did Taurus already. We did Virgo, Capricorn. Let's say hello and see what's popping for you. All right. So what do we got going on here for Cappy? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Capricorn, we're getting ourselves here this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Capricorn's overall energy for you is going to be the King of Wands. You could be connecting here with a fire sign like an Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. Taking a look here at the current energy, you could be dealing with the current energy here is the Ace of Wands. You could be connecting here with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. What you're dealing with, Ace of Pentacles, looking at the outcome, Capricorn, Five of Swords. So let's go ahead and talk about it and see what's up. All right, Cappies. Overall energy to the current King of Wands here, Ace of Wands. I want to say for your next 24 hours, you definitely have your eyes set on something. You have your interest in an opportunity. But when I see the Five of Swords showing up here for the outcome, I get the sense here that you might not be fighting for it, but you could be fighting against it. Capricorns, I think that right now, you're asking yourself every reason why something shouldn't work, when you could be asking yourself every reason why it can. And I can't fault you because I've been there so many times in my life where I've looked at a situation and said, hey, here's the 10,000 reasons as to why this will never work out for me or this will never happen. But then I've also had moments where I've learned that I can literally look at 10,000 reasons as to why it can work out for me. And I feel like that's the perception switch that if you were willing to have, you would see such a massive, massive difference. So for any Capricorn peep who's watching, you have your eyes set on something. You have your eyes set on an opportunity. And right now you might be talking to yourself, freaking yourself out saying, I don't know if I'm going to do this. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Here's 10,000 reasons why it won't work. But flip the switch. There's a switch inside your mind. You can go from the negative to the positive. You can flip the switch in an instant. You just have to say to yourself, fuck focusing on the 10,000 reasons why it doesn't work. Let's focus on the 10K reasons why it will. And in doing so, you're not going to experience resistance, but instead, you're going to start moving towards exactly what opportunity you want to have, you want to create, and you want to see going forward in your life. Okay? So Capricorns, flip that switch and a massive difference will occur. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Capricorn, for coming out here today. Okay? All right, baby. With that all being said, guys, hello. Thank you all today for the love and support, man. Daily reading is over in terms of reading, but I just want to say there's a lot of love in this chat today, man, and I appreciate it. I really do. I don't know what to say, to be honest, because it was very unexpected, but thank you guys. It's nice to feel reminded that you guys, you know, are still, like, you guys always show me your love and support as much as possible, but just like seeing this level of it that I haven't seen in quite some time really means a lot to me. So I just want to say thank you for all the love. It didn't really come, it came out of nowhere to me. Like, I didn't see this coming. So thank you guys. And I appreciate you. And yeah, I don't think there's much more I can say, but yeah, it's nuts, man. These members are still going off. Holy shit. These members are still blowing off, man. They're going off. It's crazy. Thank you so much, Stacy. Happy to resonate with you all. I love the work that I do, man. I love this job. I love everybody. And I'm always going to do my best for each and every single one of you. So thank you guys for showing that it's reciprocated. And thank you all for making me very emotional. Just throwing that out there too. I'm just taking a moment to look at all this love for a second and just be amazed at what I'm seeing. You have a good night too, Pisces love. Good vibes to you as well. Wow. With that being said, everybody, guys, thank you so much, as always, for coming out to the daily reading. Shout out to each and every single one of you. If you enjoyed today's video, please do smash that like button. It really helps out on the channel. For those of you that are new, please do consider subscribing. I'll be happy to have you and welcome you here into the Soul family. So if you're interested in subscribing to the channel, feel free to. I'd be happy to love you, embrace you, and so will everybody else here. I wanted to mention as well for everybody, if you want a personal read, first link in the description below. You can head over to CancerMoonsTarot.com. I'll be happy to take care of you for any personal reading needs. Heather Ann said, I'm so proud of your work, Ann. As a psychologist, we need more souls like yours. I'm proud of your work, and we are a home team. I'm thankful for your guidance, which is truly uncommon, sir. Well, thank you. Seriously, thank you. And I'm always more than happy to help with everybody here, man. You know? All right, though, guys. I'm going to go ahead and process today's daily reading. But I love and support all of you, and I appreciate all of you. And by the way, welcome to all the new members. If you so choose to keep up with your membership next month after the gift does expire, just note and acknowledge I'm going to be putting more content out on my memberships tab for people who are members. So hopefully you guys do enjoy and you're excited, and yeah, I'll be happy to work with all you guys and pump out some more content. So thanks, everybody. I love you. Have a fantastic day, guys. Thank you for your awesome, amazing support. It was fantastic, and super excited to catch you all in the next video. All right, guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Later, everybody. Much love and peace.